Penny. Good morning. It's cold outside. Why do we live in Canada? How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And yeah, it is definitely cold enough for the warm pants today. Woke up and my phone, I believe my phone, yeah, it says it's minus 16 degrees Celsius outside. More accurately, exactly where I am, where we're parked, if we look on our gauge here, you'll see that it's actually minus 13 degrees Celsius out, which is this in Fahrenheit. So it's getting a little chilly around these parts. I already got Lucky fired up, so twofold. You warm up before we start driving and just start helping to charge the house batteries as per usual. Again, I'm not really chasing. I think I just have a bum battery charger, or maybe it's just not meant to charge the batteries in the configuration that I have them in. But I was plugged in for 24 hours the other day, and I left yesterday morning, and I still pulled almost 700 watts for a good hour and a half, and even then it didn't top my batteries up. So it is the balance and the juggle of power management around these parts. Yeah, we're gonna get this day started. Simple day today. I gotta get some laundry done. I have a couple packages to open here, and I may or may not be meeting up with a subscriber a little bit later this afternoon. All things in good time, but for now we gotta get our butt into the captain's seat of the good ship, Lucky, and get over to the laundromat. Are you full of meat, Puck? Yeah, you satisfied now? That's how you know she's satisfied. There's no noise coming out of her. Mwah. Get our window blockers down. It's very winter outside. Irish Pirate Queen, covered in snow. I guess it snowed a little bit last night. Ooh. And now I'm reminded why I usually keep my boots in a warmer spot than right next to the door. Those are some chili tootsies to start the day. All right, we got the diesel heater ticking away here. I think I have it set to about 25. Yeah, I actually woke up, I don't know what it was, maybe around 4 or 5 this morning. And I bumped that sucker up. I think I had it set to around 10 degrees, which is like the low I like to keep it on, to keep it just like nice and livable in the van. But we were no longer at outdoor temperatures where that is a thing. So bumped that sucker up, heated up the cab, which was really nice. And I also noticed this morning, my So Cozy covers on my windows are doing very well. Took one down at the back. That's how I knew it was gonna be a sort of day out today. And it was vastly different from when I have it on the window, like how you can feel like it's warm here, to when you pull it down and you can feel the cold on the glass here. So I'm very happy with these. I had a couple people ask me in a recent video exactly where I got these covers. These are made locally in Canada, over in the grand city of Vancouver, by the So Cozies. I will link in the description of this video if I remember to. I highly recommend them. You can get them custom made for most cargo vans that I've noticed, or passenger vans. Let's not pigeonhole ourselves. They're very high quality material. They just snap on to the body of the van with magnets, and they fold up and get tucked away very easily. I'm in the prairies of Canada, so I don't have lots of need to take them off this time of year. So they just sort of... Anyway, I'm already getting wildly off track here. I'm gonna leave the diesel heater running while we go about our travels over to the laundromat and whatnot. It's not something I normally do. I've had bad experiences in the past leaving my diesel heater running when I'm driving, but primarily that was on the old build in Lucky, when I had my exhaust facing, no, it would still have been facing the right way. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's too early in the morning and I haven't had my caffeine. Either way, I've had bad experiences leaving my diesel heater running, but I've heard enough people say that they do that without issue. So it's too cold to bother effing around with that. Let's climb into the freaking driver's seat here. Oh yeah, I also have this zippy freaking, hang on. See, now I'm in my, yep, hang on. Get your foot shifted. Tiny home living. Yeah. I got this sleeping bag that was sent by James to help further insulate the back area there. So that's something we can look at a little bit later as well. What a predicament. Hi, come here, you big... Okay. Oh, wow. Yup, it is winter out there. You know what? Since I'm leaving the heater running, I probably should Take those so cozy covers off at the back. Get rid of the condensation, which at this point is ice. Gone. Yeah, all right, let's do that. Open the driver door. Good. Plus, this way, then you get a little bit of a look-see at the world, don't you, kitty cat? Yeah, we're gonna take these ones right off and then just fold them up for now. Stuff them into the tiny home. I don't want everything back here falling out, so we'll grab this one off. There we go. We'll deal with the rest of it at the laundromat. All right, Putty Tat, enjoy your view. Windows, dry. Side window I don't think is as bad just because there's more heat directly in this area. It didn't seem like it had any ice on it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. This is funny. The windshield is all, you know, covered in snow and whatnot, and then over by Penny's bed, you can see there's even more of a thicker ice buildup there as it blocks the vents and whatnot. More than lucky. Help me out here, would you? Let's clear this sucker off. Before we get to the laundromat, I'm gonna stop at Safeway. I'm out of Revita. I got no caffeine. And I was walking through Hotel Walmart last night, didn't have my yogurt. The only yogurt they had in stock of the brand that I like was plain yogurt. Who likes that? No, I'm not gonna add fruit to plain yogurt when I can just buy it with everything mixed in already. Well, if you know me, it's usually just French vanilla or honey. But they didn't have either one of those, so I'm hoping that Safeway does. I'm also hoping this one has my Revita. I've only ever found it here once, but it has grown in popularity, so we should be good. Let's pull in the good ship Lucky right here and go get us some Vanlife Plus provisions. Be right back, Lucky. Diesel heater. Keep the tiny home on wheels nice and warm for us, please. You're doing real good. Never mind, I walked right past the yogurt. It was on my right as I went by. Do they have what I need? Oh, thank goodness. That is the good stuff. The last place I found Revita was up here. Hopefully it's still here. Eureka. Two of the favorites. They're not cold, but that's okay. All right, yogurt and a mango in the fridge, pear in my pocket. Get this day started. And yeah, the yogurt, a little pricey, that's okay. I usually like to find it on sale. It's so funny, you know, doing this stuff on YouTube and the comments that you see from some people and just this, like, I don't know, weird idea people get of people that make content on YouTube. They just get it in their head and it's just the way it is for everybody. I did a video not too long ago where I was making tomato soup and grilled cheese, and one of my longtime supporters just commented how ridiculously expensive it was. And yeah, I purchased the can of tomato soup at a grocery store called Co-op, and it wasn't on sale or anything, and it was almost $3. And somebody replied to them I saw, and they said, oh no, van lifers just like to get clicks by, you know, wasting money, or they don't care about money as much. They just do it for clicks and views or whatever, which I just thought was so incredibly weird. It's a weird opinion to have, I guess. All van lifers, we don't care about money and we just like wasting our money on soup. I just thought it was very funny. Also, if you're trying to get clicks on that, you'd probably want to title your video a little bit better. It never ceases to amaze me, but that's just the beauty of the internet. Everybody's got an opinion. Okay, and we've arrived, and I think the diesel heater's still ticking away, so all good things. All right, got a little bit of laundry to get into the machine, so I'm gonna do that, and then we'll come back to the van and open up some packages, I guess, and see about that sleeping bag. All right, laundry is in. We wash in the bedding and a whole bunch of clothes. Hello, Putty Tat. What we can actually do, since I'm going to leave the van running for a bit to charge those batteries, we can actually turn the diesel heater down now to conserve our fuel a little bit, although I just filled it up yesterday, so we pretty good to go on that front. And before anything else, we need some food in our gut. We've got yogurt, we've got pineapple. No, I'm not putting the pineapple in the yogurt. Oh. Twisted Goods. I still have a few gifts to wrap. Brooklyn and I stopped there after dinner last night. It's a nice little store in the mall. I don't know if it's the only one or not, but cute little gift shop. That smells delicious. You know what? With all these heaters blasting away, woo! It's too warm in a good ship. Lucky for a toque. So change up to chapeau before anything else. My goodness. Okay, let's get this yogurt in us. I have been missing you. If truth be told, I've been eating like absolute crap lately. Yes, I had McDonald's at the end of the last video, but you can calm down. YOLO, as the kids, well, used to say. I don't think anybody says that anymore, except maybe me. I'm gonna get back on the wagon I'm usually on with my lighter food before I inevitably inevitably pack it back on for the holidays. Actually, I say that, but that's not usually my style. That's just the cliche about the holidays, right? Eating so much food and blah, blah, blah. I'm a pretty picky eater, so Christmas dinner has never really been my favorite. But I guess there are holiday treats. And Nanaimo bars. Okay, moving right along. I picked up a few things from my mailbox over the weekend. A couple shout outs here to Bill. Thank you very much for the hard drive, sir. I greatly appreciate that with all of the shenanigans I keep putting out in my video content. That greatly helps, and I thank you again, sir. I sent Bill an email already and said as such. Also, I received some gift cards from Annie. Thank you very much, my dear. You absolutely spoil me. Spoil me? Boil me. And I do appreciate that as well. And then I had a card here. I have not opened this up yet. It is a Christmas card. Again, we are early. Well, there was a gift card in it for the good old Hotel Walmart. Okay, who is this from? Before anything else happens, oh my goodness. Hi, Matthew, in a way, oh wait, it says, have yourself a merry little Christmas in a way that will bring you big time joy. Oh, there was supposed to be, it was one of those cards that has a spot for the gift card. It was supposed to be right there. This is from Lindsay, otherwise known as, Crochet and Ivy Co. You're one of my newest supporters over on Patreon. Thank you very much, my dear. Lindsay writes, thank you for all of your content. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. That was very kind of you, Lindsay. I appreciate you sending that to me. Oh, did I just get an alert? Oh, no. Not yet. Wrong person. I wrote One Aussie's Adventure over on Patreon, speaking of Patreon, to see if he is game to meet up today on one of the coldest days in Canada land. He hasn't gotten back to me yet, so we shall see what will happen later. This is a direct messaging with me. That's something that you can do if you join me over on Patreon, along with the rest of the incredible community over there. Yes, I've been plugging it a lot lately, but you gotta plug yourself. If you can't plug yourself, everybody just calm down. It is an awesome community over there. If you would like to be part of it and help support me on a financial level, you can do so for as little as like $1.50 a month or whatever else you might want to pledge, I suppose. And there's a chat tab over there where everybody can interact with each other. Plus you get daily updates from me and direct messaging. Although it only works if you write me back. He's probably busy sucking back an IKEA breakfast. That would be my guess. Lindsay, thank you so very much for the Hotel Walmart gift card. Maybe we will put that to good use later. I have an idea of a tasty treat I want to try that also involves a previous gift from somebody. So we'll see if that is on the docket for later this evening. All right, and I also got this package in the mail yesterday. I'm not sure what this is. Like, I'm never really sure what any of this stuff is, but let's crack her open and see what we, what the yuck. Who is this from? This comes from Deb. Enjoy your gift, Matthew. This is for you. Give all the sugar to Mum or Lindsay from Deb Flamini. Oh, is this? All right, so Deb sent me a few things in here. Hang on. We've got in bubble wrap. Come. There we go. All right. We've got sugar cinnamon blend. Thank you, Deb. That'll keep things easy. Appreciate that. Ooh. 6-in-1 fun pack. 6 card games, fun for ages 3+. We got Crazy 8's Memory, Old Maid. We got a very similar thing to this not too long ago. They're actually in the net back there. But now we could have one here and one at Grandma and Grandpa's house in BC. Card games, thank you very much, Deb. Those will definitely come in handy over the holidays. And we've got a nondescript box. Actually, I'm lying. There is a description on it. Oh, it says merino wool. It's H and then ... Is it a merino wool hammock? Merino wool, oh, just socks? I say just socks. I love socks. Oh my God, how many socks are in here? Maybe it was merino wool million socks. That was the dumbest joke I've ever made in my life. Wow, Deb, thank you. I can get rid of, well, I can put away, not get rid of, all my summer socks. Those are pink. 2, 4, 5. 5 pairs of merino wool socks, Deb. Thank you very much. This is actually perfect because now I can, these are too thin. Let's get the blue ones. Yep. Well, that's just lovely. Come here. And one more time. That'll help. Whew. Thank you very much, Deb. It's very warm up here. Lucky, calm down, sweating. Can we roll down the window a little bit? Is this the socks doing this to me? Let in some of that cool, crisp Canadian air. Ooh, what is this? Uh-oh. Miss Penny, you got some mice. These ones are vacuum sealed for your pleasure, protection. Hopefully the catnip's still in it. Thank you very much, Deb. That was very kind of you. We'll give Penny her mice in a second. Look at those socks. Those are funky AF. They came in a whole bunch of different colors. Where are those pink ones at? I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna lie. Come here. Bloody socks in a box. There we go. They're kind of orange and pink. Yeah, look at that. Funky. We like funky wool socks. Keep the tootsies warm. Hey, Miss P, you want to take a look at your new mice? She has no idea. Actually, hang on, before I get her too riled up, when is my laundry done? 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, we've got time. All right, Miss Penelope. We've got some vacuum sealed mice here for you. And you know what? Banner day, I don't have the Leatherman. Oh my goodness, I think I left it in the Irish Pirate Queen. So we're gonna have to use the Benchmade to open up your mice. Is it overkill? Perhaps, but when in Rome, that makes no sense. Oh wow, they're vacuum sealed and then even, oh, they're in a secondary bag. I don't, well, we're gonna find out. What's that? What's this? Is that something you'll play with? Oh yeah, here, and go. Wow, really? It's behind you. It's behind you, man. Look. This. There you go. You get it, get it. Are you tuckered out already? All right, I gotta go get our laundry into the dryer. I'll be right back. Okay, majority of the stuff is in the dryer, but I didn't want to put these new t-shirts from Rocky Mountain Flannel Company in there Was able to get them back here in time without them freezing. Yeah, we're good. This is for Sheila. Nailed it. Very good. I thought that would be much worse. So yeah, these t-shirts from Rocky Mountain Flannel Company in Banff. It's a local company I've been talking about a lot this chapter so far. Ever since I walked through their doors, and they were nothing but incredibly kind to me. I highly recommend checking them out if you are in Banff, or even checking them out online, RockyMountainFlannelCompany.com. Really nice t-shirts. I can't bring myself to put them in the dryer, so I'm gonna utilize Lucky's clothesline here. Unfortunately, I've got 4 t-shirts. I don't think they're all gonna fit on this line. We may have to improvise a bit. We got our gray and plaid bear, our black and plaid moose, and then we got our white and plaid bear. I love this one especially. It is oh so Canadian. These aren't not gonna dry very well because now they are overlapping, but it is what it is. We got this last one here. Huh, where are you gonna go? Maybe on the back of the passenger chair. That's probably the best spot for you. Cat hair everywhere. I wonder why. Unfortunately, I already got some schmutz on the neckline of my white shirt. I don't usually care about this stuff, but I am curious to see if I can clean this up a little bit with one of these bad boys. I don't know. As far as I understand it, these just need to be done at the time of the mess. This has clearly gone through a wash cycle and it's still there, but we'll give it a shot. I was reminded I had these. I watched that new Netflix movie Carry On with Jason Bateman where he plays the bad guy, and there was a whole little sequence with a Clorox pen, they called it. I guess Tide said, "No, we will not sponsor your movie." I was reminded by that I had these, so we'll see if it does anything. And as for the movie, it was fine. I enjoyed it well enough. It's from the same director as some of those Liam Neeson thrillers from a few years ago. Stuff like, I'm pretty sure, Non-Stop and Unstoppable. Was it an Unstoppable? Well, that was the train one with Denzel. There was a train one, The Commuter. That's what it was with Liam Neeson. Yeah, I think Wam Colette Serra, I think is how you say the director's name. He's French. It was pretty good for a Netflix movie. I enjoyed it. Definitely started out corny, but by the end it was like, yeah, all right. I was entertained. No, it doesn't really appear to be doing much. You can't really see it on the camera, but yeah, there's a little bit of red schmutz there. No idea what that is from. Probably blood, knowing me. I hear you making noise over there. Penny. Hi. Ian, otherwise known as One Aussie's Adventure, just wrote me back. He is good to go, so we're going to meet there in just over an hour. Hopefully my laundry is done. It should be. I just started a new timer for about 40 minutes, so it should work out perfectly, although I don't think that these are going to be dry by then. In the meantime, whilst we wait for that to finish, we should take a peek at this Zippy's sleeping bag. So if you guys don't know, if you missed that episode, well, make sure you're subscribed and you have notifications turned on so you never miss a Van Life Plus episode. I would greatly appreciate it. Also leave a like. I hear that helps a lot. But this was sent to me by James down in, I believe he's in Australia as well. And he was trying to help me find more solutions to insulate the back. Now his initial thought was that I should, I think, drape it over the back door, which I suppose I could do. Yes, I'd want to get some like heavy duty magnets to make it actually work, or I'd have to actually open up the doors and pinch it, or get Velcro strips. Those are all okay options, but I don't want to have, I mean, it's not that cold yet. So I think what I'm going to do actually is we're going to open this up and we're going to replace some of the jackets that I have absolutely smashed back there. That way those can be utilized again when needed. And we'll see if this is a good replacement for it. So let's bundle up, go outside and take a look at the Zippies. Okay, do I have keys? I hope so. Otherwise I just locked myself out of my tiny home on wheels. Would not be the first time. We're good though. So let's see. We open up this bad boy and you can see it's a total smashed mess back here. So open that up. We're gonna shove our pillows in so they don't fall out. But as an example, yeah, I've got this body pillow back here that I've been using for a long time. It's great. But then I've also got a hoodie here. We can move that up. I got a blanket. I mean, blanket makes sense. It's nice and soft. Rid of that. What is this? Oh, that's good. I thought I had another jacket over here. Let's put this up here for a second. Open up this side. What do we got over here? We got another blanket. Oh yes, my poncho. And there's the other jacket. Okay. To get this open, we've also got a whole bunch of, what the hell's in here? I don't know. It's a really hard thing to sort of show because you can't really stuff when the doors are open, right? It really only works when the doors are closed. Let's see what this is like. Huh. Ooh. It came with an instruction card. Oh, right, I was gonna say, it's because it's just a sleeping bag. I think the whole like thing with these is that you can zip them together to make them big if you have more than one, which is kind of cool. If you've got somebody you want to snuggle with. All right, let's get this bad boy out. Quality packing bag. Quality packing bag. Everybody just calm down. It's just the storage bag that's ripping. All right, and honestly, I don't hate myself, so I will never be putting this back in a bag. Okay, yeah, there you go. This will definitely work as additional insulation. I'm gonna close this door now, and what we're going to do is we're gonna shove the pillow down here as we do. Excellent. Maybe we should actually, I'm gonna shove the sleeping bag in here first. You come in here. Haha, there we go. This is some quality content. Quality content right here. I guess if we drape it down over the doors might help too. There we go, right? So let's imagine that on that side as well. Now we grab our pillow, stuff it down here. There we go. And then we've got our blanket. I think we might have to still utilize one hoodie, but this has definitely freed up a poncho and an old winter jacket. Dixon blanket 1, Dixon blanket 2. Actually, maybe bring this hoodie here, stuff it, get the pirate blanket back in there, this here. So I think that'll help, like for drafts and whatnot. That's not a bad idea, James. I'm liking the way it's sort of filling this bottom space. So thank you very much, sir. Lucky's got a sleeping bag in her ass. Oh my God, this is literally the worst wound ever. I just banged my knuckle again on my garbage can, throwing out that storage bag for the sleeping bag. Look at that, this is gross. All right, before it starts gushing, I better get it bandaged back up. That's what I get for taking the Band-Aid off too early. Okay, all done my laundry. It's fun doing my laundry this way for the last 3 years, mostly at laundromats. Sometimes at my mom's house when I'm out in BC, before at my cousin's house before she moved. But primarily in the laundromat lately. Wow, that's some hair and a half. Anyway, it's too hot to wear my toque right now. I'm trying to find that balance still. It's definitely instilled me with the confidence to broaden my horizons when I'm looking at a place to rent, like an apartment when I go back or whatever. I used to live years ago in an apartment building that had coin laundry in it, right? There was a shared space in sort of the middle of the building, and it was basically a laundromat, but for the tenants, right? And it was always like weird to me, because that was like one of the earlier places that I lived in on my own. And it was just like, why is the laundry not in suite? You know, and then from that point on, every other place I ever looked for, that was like a requirement for me. I was like, no, it needs to have in-suite laundry. I want that convenience. And now I've totally dragged that concept into the back and put a bullet in its brain because I'm okay with just ripping out and doing laundry, or if I find myself, or if there's an option for an apartment with coin-operated laundry in it, I don't have to automatically swipe away and say, nay. Growth.